Hey guys, it's time to take back control of your mind. So if you think about your day, think about what are you putting into your mind. I know as for me, I had to stop watching the news because the news is just full of just sad, horrible, depressing, scary news. And I found that as I go throughout the day, that's what I thought about. I thought about all these awful things happening and kids getting stolen, lost, and I know that happens, and I know that's a reality, but there's so much good happening in the world, and there's not a lot of it to be seen on TV. So as for me, I decided to take back control of that area in my life and only put in good things. So I'm reading good books that help me better myself spiritually, emotionally, physically, and I feel that I have a better attitude. I am trying to repair some relationships. I am looking to help people. It's actually a goal of mine to help at least one person per day. And as I fill my head with these good, positive things, I find that I am being that kind of person. So what controls your attention? It controls your life. If you're constantly putting in your brain sad things, scary things, things about sick, and that's just how you're going to feel. That's how you're going to portray yourself to others. Also, with TV, another thing that TV does is it promises quick results, instantaneous things. Lose weight overnight, become a millionaire overnight. That's not reality. That's not truth. So why are we putting that in our head? We're just going to be constantly failing. So right now, just think about some things that you can maybe alter in your life. If you're not happy, if you're happy and satisfied where you are, that's great. Perfect. But just remember that what controls your attention controls your life. So now another thing I want to talk about is no matter what your past has been, you have a spotless future ahead of you, okay? You can turn your future around. If you don't like where you're going and it's because of maybe where you came from, it's okay. Move on, figure out where you want to go and what you want to do, how you need to get there, and you can do it. So make today, right now, your turning point. And if one of those things that you need to do is start adding some more positive influences in your mind, grabbing your attention to get you to a better future, do that today. Whether it be watching only good movies, watching good TV shows, or maybe not watching any TV shows, reading good books. When you watch a TV show, when you listen to music, when you read a book, it creates thoughts, and those are very powerful. It can create positive, influential, successful thoughts, or it can create fear, anxiety, and those are not successful thoughts. So here are some questions for you today. Why are you not more successful than you are? Okay. What is holding you back? And if you are not successful at all in any of your areas, why not? Do you want to be? Well, here's a myth that I find interesting. When I talk to people about success and goals and wanting to do things in their life, one of the first things that people always tell me is adversity. Whether it's, I have a health problem, I have a financial problem, I didn't have a very good family growing up. I had this problem, I had that problem. And you know what? It's actually okay because we all have something. Everybody has something. Nobody is perfect. And there's a reason we have adversity. We have it so we can become stronger. For instance, we do squats and lift weights with our legs so we can get stronger muscles in our legs, right? And when your muscles are under that tension, that weight tension, and when you're holding that pose or holding that form, it's because under pressure, your muscles tear down So then your body builds them back up, and the ultimate goal, the end result, is strength. So your muscle actually gets stronger the more pressure you put on it. And that's the same way with ourselves. The more, well, I'm not necessarily saying the more, but when we have adversity, when we have trials, it hurts, just like it hurts like heck when you're lifting something and you're doing 1,000,000 squats. Yes, that hurts, and it's not always the best thing, the best feeling. You know, I love that burning feeling, but you're sweating, you're shaking, your legs are wobbling, and you just want to quit. But at that moment, when you're at that moment and you're doing that 20th squat and you have weights in your hand and your legs are shaking and they're burning and it just hurts, at that moment, that's when changes happen. That's when you get stronger and your muscles, they build up under pressure. And it's the same thing with us. At that moment, when we're emotionally, physically, mentally, we're at that moment where we're going to break. We can't do this anymore. We're going through this trial. And believe me, I've had my trials. I've had a lot of health problems in the last year, and it's been awful. And I've been at that moment crying, and I can't take it anymore. But that's when things happen. That's when I decided that I would become stronger and that I would make it. So adversity, trials, they actually grow muscles. Okay? So under pressure, you get stronger, so then you can do extraordinary things. Oh, isn't that awesome? That's awesome to think about. Grow those muscles, get stronger. Don't let adversity hinder you. Use it to do some awesome things. And then tune in tomorrow. I'm going to talk about a couple more things we can do to get you where you want to go, to dream big, figure out maybe what you want to do and how to get there and what to keep doing in order to get there. So I will see you tomorrow.